Take your practice to the next level with our Boho Beautiful official app, your #1 stop for an entire exclusive library of yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and so much more. Download it today in the App Store.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to our Yoga for Flexibility practice. So today's class is going to be a little bit more of a gentler class, while at the same time, we're going to really focus on increasing your flexibility in your lower body. You won't need any sort of props, just yourself and your mat. So once you're ready, let's begin. All right, my friends. So to begin our practice today, we're going to start in a seated position, just with your feet crossed in front of you, working a little bit into the side body, while at the same time, just this position alone, like this cross-legged position, is a great way to start to warm up into your hips. So find a comfortable place. Maybe do a little bit of movements if you need to. If you have trouble sitting on the floor with your feet crossed in front of you, sometimes what can help is grabbing a pillow or any kind of yoga block. If you have any, pillows are usually great because they're easy to find, and just placing it right underneath your hips. If you elevate your hips a little bit, it'll help just to get into that opening sensation. So go ahead and adjust if need be. Once you're here, let's drop both of our shoulders down away from the ears, just finding this nice elongation of the spine, this grounding into the mat, into the floor. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. Another deep breath in, exhale out. Reaching both arms up, lengthening through the spine. Then as you exhale, we're simply going to drop one hand down and just feel that nice side stretch. I'd like you to reach as far as you can without lifting that hip bone off the floor, or sit bone. Go ahead, take a deep breath in. Good, exhale, come forward. You're just gonna come through a half a circle, nice and slow, so you target and feel other muscles engaging here, and then take it to the other side. Right arm reaches, and just feel this elongation through the right side. Deep breath in. Good, exhale. Another breath in. Exhale, come forward, nice and slow. Now, as you come forward, I want you to land right along the middle, reaching your right hand, and then just meet the other hand forward, and just come down with your body as far as you can. Most importantly, trying to maintain your hips on the floor, so don't lift off the ground. And think about bringing your chest, your forehead down to the floor. Focus on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. Exhale. Good, and then slowly walk back. Bringing your knees together. Shifting your feet over to the back of your mat, coming onto your knees. Good. From this position, go ahead and just sit back into child's pose for a moment to feel the stretch through the shoulders. And then move all the way to the front. Drop your hips. Feel the stretch through the hip flexors. So just a little bit of a movement forward and back. Again, we're giving our body a moment to just warm up, because it's important, especially when we're building flexibility, that you don't rush into any postures. We want to make sure the muscles are ready to receive that deeper stretch and release. So you got to work them into it. meaning just working the body, getting that blood flowing through the muscles and through the body is important. Now, as you come forward, now see if you can lift your knees off the floor, lift your thighs off the floor, hold this upward facing dog. Deep breath in. Now exhale, push into the hands, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. Release the feet. Maybe if your heels are too high off the ground, bend your knees, which will give you that space to still elongate through the upper back, and then slowly work into your hamstrings. So stay here or maybe do a little walk on the spot if that feels good. Good. And then maybe finding stillness once you're ready, focusing on 3 deep breaths in. Exhale out. And again, deep breath in. Exhale out. And last time, deep breath in. And exhale, walk to the front of your mat. Walk, walk, walk with your feet. Good, and just releasing your head, maybe doing a little walk on the spot, bending 1 knee at a time. Good, and then from here, just coming up halfway, looking forward. Exhale, step your right leg to the back of your mat, bending the front knee. Drop your right knee down into a low lunge and just keep the fingertips grounded so you can bring your chest a little bit further forward and just rock into that hip flexor. What I like to do is just add a little tiny pulse. Good, a little bit less traditional in a yoga practice because you never really pulse or do movement in an asana. But again, today we're just focusing on going a little deeper into the flexibility component of our practice. So you can add a little movement here. Deep breath in, and then as you exhale, go ahead and push back, extending all the way through that left leg. Hands can come closer to your body. Deep breath in, extend through the spine. Exhale, just begin to lower your head towards your knee. Feeling the stretch right through the entire hamstring. Good, deep breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands forward, coming back into that lunge, just allowing the hip to come forward, look up. Exhale, you're gonna reach back, push back with your hips once again. Flex your foot and just allow your body to relax over top. So your forehead can come down, chin to chest. Just breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. Good, inhale, exhale. Continuing now to walk with your hands back. You're gonna walk. I want you to take your right calf muscle and just move it slightly to the right so then you can come all the way down. Once you're in a seated position, just walk back now. So I'm just going to scoot forward here. You're going to walk onto your elbows. Noticing now a nice deep stretch through that right quadricep. Throw your head back if that feels better for you. Just holding here now for a couple of breaths. And I highly recommend you guys close your eyes. It's really important to just bring the awareness internally, to not become distracted by external distractions or things that are happening around you, worrying about what you look like even, and just worrying about how you feel, how this position is feeling inside your body. And just focus on this present moment right now, this exact sensation, this exact experience, this second right now. Good. Once you're ready, we're gonna come up. You're gonna bend this left knee. You're gonna shift your weight up to your right knee. Step back into a full crescent lunge. hold here for a moment once again. Deep breath in. Good. As you exhale, shift your weight onto your left foot and then see if you can just extend this left leg. So first, keeping the hips square. And for those of you guys that are a little more advanced and you want to go even deeper into this flexibility in the hamstring, then you can try and lift this right leg up into a full standing split. I know I'm throwing a very advanced posture at you, but again, this is just so you can play with it. You don't have to go all the way up. You can just stay halfway, focusing on your hamstring. But for those of you that have a little bit more space to play with, then go ahead and give that a try, because this is a really deep sensation and stretch that you can enjoy. Once you're done, come down with your right foot to the floor. Now just notice for a moment as you stand in this forward fold, notice the difference between your left and your right hamstring. It's pretty incredible. Let's slowly roll up to standing. Taking a deep breath in, just reach with both arms up to the sky. Exhale, come all the way down, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, take 2 steps back into plank position and give me a chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Good. Slowly from here, once again, walk forward to the front of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bend both knees, stepping your left leg back. Good, and just dropping this left knee down, holding this position first. As you remember, we just kind of work into that hip flexor by adding a little tiny rock here. You don't have to, maybe you finding stillness is all you need, but feel free to play with it. Maybe you can find a slight different angle of your body, which will help you go even deeper. So it's fun to kind of discover, where is it that our body's holding tension today? Good, release the back toes, inhale, just open up through the chest one more time. And then when you're ready to exhale, push back, flex your foot. You can bring your hands to the middle, pull that right hip back and just allow yourself to release. Feel a nice stretch through the hamstring. Allow the chin to even come closer towards the chest, which sometimes can change the sensation and go all the way up to your sacrum. That's normal. Our muscles are so interconnected, so sometimes focusing on the hamstring can actually release an area in your lower back. It's pretty fascinating in that way. Now slowly coming back once again, hands come forward, just drop your hips. Feel that nice lengthening sensation. Look forward, look up. Exhale, push back. Go a little deeper maybe. Remembering to welcome the breath and allow your breath to be your guiding light through this. With each exhalation, giving yourself permission to just go a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Walk back with your hands. I'd like you to just sit all the way back now, removing that left calf muscle just to the side, and then come all the way back onto your elbows, opening up here. Just feeling this nice stretch through your quadricep, noticing the difference between the two legs. This could feel a lot more intense or a lot easier, depending again how your body is today. Inhale, exhale. Once again, deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come up. Shifting your weight forward, so bend the knee, come on up, hands down. Step back with your left foot just into that high lunge for a moment. Drop your hips a little lower. And then as you exhale, we're going to shift all of our weight to the right foot. And again, your option here is to either just lift your left leg halfway and focus on squaring the hips out. So again, you're going deep into the hamstring. Or if you're up for it, then see if you can, your hips will slightly open, of course, for this. Try to lift your left leg and bring your body close towards that right knee. So getting into the standing split, which will allow you to feel a much more intensified sensation. So just pick your poison, I guess, right? Deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Left foot with your right. Release. Now notice how equal both hamstrings feel, which is wonderful. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Holding here for a deep breath in. Exhale out. Drop down to your knees and sit back, taking a big breath, reaching both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands together to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this quick and effective flexibility practice. I hope your hamstrings feel amazing, and I look forward to seeing you in our next class. Thank you. Namaste. As we close up our practice, Mark and I have a wonderful free gift we would love you to consider. The Journey of a Cosmic Soul. This is our absolutely free 31-day yoga experience to help you start your new year in the most aligned and optimized way. For the last 8 years, every January 1st, we release a special Boho Beautiful program. And to this date, hundreds of thousands of you have rolled out your mats with us to experience the deep benefit of starting a new year with a beautiful intention of self-care. And this year, it feels to us like we all need this more than ever. So make the commitment today. And if you sign up right now, you will also immediately receive 3 exclusive tools of videos and guidebooks that will help you close this year off right. All you have to do is simply click the link in the description of this video or go to www.bohobeautiful.life/thegiftofyoga and give yourself the gift of a perfect start to 2024. See you on the mat.